I need a minute of your time, okay? A minute where you are just neutral and you're not judging each other and you're not holding on to all the shit.
Whenever I smell urine, it reminds me of the time you peed in my hair.
Oh, there was a bum. What do you want me to say about it?
There was no bum.
Okay, stop it! You two hate each other for no reason. I am so sick and tired of living like a child of divorce. Why don't you just live together for the summer, see how it goes? Okay. Lauren, honey, I have a question. Where are you sleeping tonight? Because it's not at my place. I have that Peruvian boy coming over from the gym. And Catherine, may I remind you that your most promising applicant has been that woman that looked like Ted Danson and could not stop. Do you want that? You two, my gorgeous angels, are about to be homeless in Washington Square Park over a party foul. And I don't like to give out spare change. So you're on your own.
You are watching Yeticket.com with Al McGee, movie reviews and interviews. This is Yeticket.com, Yeticket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. Yeticket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right.
Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. I'm a film critic and I love what I do. Hey, for a good time, call. That's the name of the movie, but don't call me. Yes, this film, For a Good Time, Call, is directed by Jamie Travis. Now, this film was written on a kitchen table, and it was shot in 16 days. So Jamie Travis directed this, and this is his first full-length feature film. This is written by Lauren Miller. She's also one of the stars in the film, and Katie Ann Nayland. They wrote this film together. Also in this film is Ari Grainer and Justin Long. Well, this film is about two Jewish young ladies. They decided to live together, well, under difficult circumstances, in a apartment in New York, you know, overlooking a great park and had great views and a very nice place to stay in New York. Now, Katie, she lived there because her grandmother owned it, but because of rent controls and things like that, and she couldn't afford to stay there, you know, they told her either get a roommate or pay the rent or you're out. So Lauren, she needed a place to stay because her boyfriend broke up with her. Her boyfriend told her, well, our relationship is really boring. You're a boring woman, so I'm looking for something else that's more exciting than you. Well, you know, she tried to prove we can change and things like that because I still love you. But he went on, and she got together with Katie through their gay friend, played by Justin Long. A little bit tidbit on this, too. Miller is also the girlfriend of Seth Rogen. He has a bit part in this film. Also, Kevin Smith do, too.
Get a landline. You're wasting your time for $1 a minute, and this depraved company you work for makes 4 times as much as you for doing nothing. Get your own hotline.
I've thought of that. It just sounds like a ton of work.
It's not a ton of work. You just call the phone company, they'll give you a new number, you'll set up a PayPal account, tell your repeat callers your new number, and you're done.
You seem to know how to do this. Help me make this a business, and I'll pay $100 of your rent until you get another job.
No. Okay, forever? I have an interview tomorrow at Laxton Press. It is the 2nd best publishing house in the world. It is my dream job, and I'm perfect for it.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, you go get your fancy pants boring job, and I'll just be here being exciting.
Fine.
You know, you're not better than me. You're not better than phone sex.
I'm better than phone sex.
So when they moved in together, you know, Lauren, she lost her job. Katie was doing a little phone sex. And then Lauren discovered she was doing this because Lauren was a little bit more business-minded. She said, let's turn this to a bigger business. You can make more money. So they decided to do phone sex in 2012. Phone sex in 2012? Oh, come on. They did this years ago with Girl 6 and other films in the 90s. phone sex. Any guy who doesn't have phone sex, I don't think, they're not really reaching out. Well, they are reaching out, touching themselves, but they're not really reaching out, with videos and things like that. I couldn't understand why phone sex in this film, but the way they presented this in this film and what they wanted to accomplish, they did a very good job. It was entertaining. The sex was not over the top, you know what I mean. We really didn't get to see no real tits and asses in this or real sex. And really didn't hear really anything really that was really XXX rated. And this is a comedy. Now, the storyline, too, is about female relationships. But, I kind of wanted to know a little bit more about the female relationships. For example, in one scene, Lauren tells Katie that she loves her, but Katie hesitated to tell her that she loved her, then other things happen. I asked a couple of young ladies, hey, do you tell your best friend that you love her? They said no. People doing that today? I guess so. I mean, my daughter, she tells her girlfriends that she loves them, so I guess they do that. They do those things. But this is a funny film for what they're trying to accomplish. And they shot this in 16 days. I enjoyed this comedy. This was very good. For a good time call, I'm giving this 3 palm trees because of what they tried to accomplish and what they wanted to do, and it was entertaining and funny. 3 palm trees for a good time call. Hey, I'm Al McGee, your entertainment ticket, www.yeticket.com. On Twitter at Yeticket. Email me, almcgee@yeticket.com. But for a good time call,
1-900. That's 1-900 MMM-HMMM.
Cut.
I still feel a little stiff.
Really? Well, no, I'd call. I already did call. Maybe you guys should have a drink.
Doesn't take much, friend.
Can you get me a glass of wine, please? Will you get me a glass of wine, please, too?
Yeah, well, I was just thinking a little bit more like, are you alone? Well, we'll talk about it. I just felt like you weren't in the tub.
All right. We'll do better.
Thank you.
I just saw your nipple.
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest.